It is currently 1 a.m. right now, and my phone is dry in the Sahara Desert. So I'm gonna sit and talk to you. You. I think I'm just going to play around with some makeup and trying to kind of just give like a life update, I guess, because it's been like almost a year since I posted. I always do this. Does everyone ever notice that I look up very unprepared? I should have looked before. Oh no, it's been a month. Never mind. Well, an actual real video idea 8 months ago. So today I'm just gonna do some face stuff. Can we just appreciate my eyeliner? But just gonna give some life updates because it's been a minute. And yeah, wait, I want to put some earrings on because I feel like it. Ooh, sorry. Firstly, where I've been. Well, firstly, in the beginning, it was just college. Right now, I am just not. I'm just not okay. I'm just not the greatest currently. I was just. Let's speak. Literally, since the beginning of August, all I've been doing is just crying and having panic attacks. Really bad ones. Most of it, well, because it's August, some of it was just my birthday. I've grown a hatred for my birthday. The other things were just other things. Oh, the very first one, relationship status. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram, hello, what are you waiting for? I am in a relationship. I think. I'm in a relationship. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now you're probably wondering, why am I putting makeup on at 1 a.m.? I couldn't tell you. Another thing is, it's September, which means it is Suicide Prevention Month. And since, I don't know if anyone knows what this means. I don't know how to show this. Oh, there we go. I have a semicolon tattooed on my wrist, which, if you didn't know what that means, basically a survivor of mental health or self-harm. So I have one of those because it's no secret that I suffer with mental health. Suffer with it since I was like 13. Compared to how I was when I was younger, I'd say I've grown a lot and changed a lot. The only thing I kind of miss about my past self is the whole not caring about what people think. As far as like my, if you don't know, I was diagnosed with severe social anxiety and depression, and it used to be really bad to the point where I'm pretty sure I've told on the show, like, I had to go online school because of how bad my anxiety was. But since then, my social anxiety has been pretty good, in my opinion. I think I've been doing really well in that department, like, and just in general, like, speaking up for myself and stuff like that. I think, it's been, this light is making my forehead look huge. That's why I'm just like, please stop. Yeah, so that I'm very proud of. So I am very happy to be at a place where I don't freak out as much. This summer, I decided that I didn't want to continue college because of how bad my experience was my first year. But then I realized that I didn't want to get a trade job either. I didn't want to be any of the trades that they offered. I just didn't see myself being happy with that choice long term. So with that, I royally decided to go back to school. So it's only 2 years, and I'm really gonna try stick through it. It's not art though, unfortunately. I've lost my love for art. Art, something I grew up with, was my coping mechanism with my anxiety. So because of the school I went to before, and like the classes and things, it just made me dislike art, altogether. Which is pretty sad because it used to be like my everything. Okay, back to the prevention. If you see me jumping around, it's because I don't know what to talk about. Like, I'm literally just bored, and it's nighttime, and I have no one to talk to right now. Haven't had anyone to talk to in a while, so I'm just gonna talk to you guys every time I can't sleep. Just like my 4 a.m. thoughts, if you haven't seen that. There was this one person. I was dealing with someone while I was in school. Also, I forgot to clear something up, is when I did my how's college been so far, and I mentioned that something happened to me, I realized that it was really dramatic. It kind of sounded like I was like assaulted or something, which was not the case. Just to put it plainly, I just got my heart broken. That was it. It seemed like it was just like I was assaulted or something, but no. But one thing what I was trying to talk about for the past 14 minutes is when I was dealing with this person, and yes, this has something to do with the whole mental health thing, is sometimes I hold in my breathing. I forget to breathe, and sometimes when that happens, I start to panic a little bit. So I have a anxiety breath, which I didn't know I did until this person pointed it out. This person was, I don't know why I'm stuttering. Basically, plainly put it, we were cuddling. We were cuddling, and this person randomly, I don't know, was telling me to breathe, and I was so confused. And then when I took a breath, I realized I was holding my breath. So I don't know. It was just a little weird. I didn't know I did this until this person pointed it out. So I was just and I was just trying to think about the other times I would do something like that. Has anyone experienced that? An anxiety breath? I mean, I've seen some people talk about it on TikTok or whatever, but anxiety breath. I didn't know. I've seen that kind of stuff on TikTok, but I didn't really think of anything about it. I didn't really know what it was until that person pointed it out. So I was just how did I notice that? I don't know. That made me a little I don't know. That made me feel very cared for, I guess. It's I don't know, people around you, so you don't feel as ugh. It's just a lot of the anxiety things, not a lot of people catch on to that, and I don't really expect anyone to catch on about that either. I feel there's gonna be certain moments where I just stop doing whatever I'm doing in the mirror and just talk to the camera, because it feels so long since I've talked to the YouTube peeps. Yeah, so I decided that I'm going to go back to school for a 2-year degree in like, I was thinking cybersecurity because I'm really into tech. Like clearly, like I've owned like so many cameras and like, which I know doesn't really have anything to do with cybersecurity, but like working in the tech world, I feel like not my calling, but it's like it pays well. And you know, I don't really have a passion anymore. Art was my passion. So I feel like I went through a stage like when I was thinking about not going back to school. There's just times where like I guess I just felt like a failure. Like, God, I couldn't do it. But it's like I had my own personal reasons for leaving. Like during that time I had no like my mental health was getting worse as I was in there, and then like my mental health was just getting really bad. Like I started not going to my classes and stuff like that, and I was just in bed all day. It just wasn't a fun experience, like socially and academically. But yeah. So I'm just gonna do my measly little 2 years and get it over with, because I'm so over school, honestly. It's just in every like school I've been to, like every like grade school, like you know what I mean, like every like elementary, middle, high school, college, I've had a bad experience in every single one. Every single one. So it's just like I don't want to go through that again. I like the possibility of something bad's gonna happen. I would like to avoid it entirely and just not go. But you know, I'm almost 20, so I don't have a choice, basically. And you know, I thought I'd do the whole YouTube entrepreneur thing. But then, you know, I realized when I watch like TikTok and YouTube, it's like you have to be, for YouTube, I feel like you have to either just be funny, have some kind of talent, or just be smart, or even just pretty, honestly. TikTok too. Funny or pretty. And, you know, I'm not funny enough or pretty enough to be successful in either of those things. So, I'm stuck with school. I feel like at this point, this is just me just venting on the internet. Something I learned in therapy, kind of learned for myself in therapy, empathy burnout, which, what's it called? I found a TikTok that really, like, explains it really well. It's just like after just over feeling for other people and over like putting people above yourself, you just get so exhausted. And I think that's how I was. I was just so exhausted of putting somebody before me, which is the main reason why I haven't been feeling the greatest. I just kept putting somebody above me, or just people in general above me, and it's just like when it came down to just after all of that, it's just I'm just to a point where just like I don't care, because I'm an overthinker, so it's like I knew this was going to happen, so it's just like I'm surprised, but I'm not really shocked, so I'm at the point where it's just like I'm done really fighting for people. I'm to a point where I'm just done fighting for people to stay in my life. Like, if you leave, I'm not gonna stop you. This people-pleasing nonsense is just getting, like, exhausting. It's just time to, put myself first. And, like, I'm so used to depending on people to help me pick up the pieces. Even the people who say they will be there for you. And then, they reach a certain point where they either don't want to anymore, or they just quit. They disappear. You can tell, like, I've been very lonely these days. Like, I was not kidding. This phone is dry. I don't get no calls, no text messages from nobody. Which sounds kind of sad, because, like, people are like, oh, you shouldn't need anyone. Or, why do you want your phone? Like, you shouldn't need anyone. Some of us need, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but like, that's my take on it. Just very lonely. But you know what else about that though is, like, when I'm lonely, I feel safe. Like, I'm in my room, I don't have to worry about anyone judging me or making fun of me or not being there for me, because I'm here and myself. I can be my most authentic self by myself. It's just sad sometimes. I don't know, like, I'm like, I could sit here and say I have no support system. There are people that support me, but like, there are times where I can't go. I have to go to certain people about certain things. And then the people who say they support me, it just doesn't feel like it. Especially when you go to them for support and reassurance, it's just, you don't get anything. I don't know what this video is. I think it's the sleep. I'm like sleep deprived, so I'm just talking right now. I just haven't really spoken to anyone like it's willing to listen anymore. So just kind of been sitting here in this very dirty room. But I am on the road to some kind of happiness and success. My end goal, they say I should set like people like my, no, you don't know what I mean. Like my family and my family, my family saying I should set small goals, because if I set big ones, then I start to think it's too far away. But like my end goal right now is just to, I guess, I really want to get my own place. I just want an apartment and a cat. That's literally what my current goal is. Like, I think my big goal is like getting married and having kids or whatever. I think my small goal right now is just like, I want an apartment and a cat. And to do that, I have to go to school for 2 more years. And I'm gonna work really hard this year, like, and just really push through this time, because I'm not looking for any like social life anymore. I'm just gonna focus on the work, get the degree, get a job, get the moolah, get my cute little apartment, me and my cat. That's all I need, me and my cat. That's another goal I want. Like, I want a cat. Like, you guys remember Benji? She's ruined dogs for me. So, me and my cat. That's all I want. Which, saying it makes me happy. Like, I always worry about the future, but just saying that makes me happy. Just me, my cat, my apartment, nobody else, by myself, no one. That's like my mini big goal, because it's a big goal, but it's not that big. Just gotta get through the school part. Get through school. I think the school is just gonna be the hard part for me personally. But 2 years. And if I go to school during the summer, it'll go even faster. So I really believe in myself this year. This feels like a video diary. But yeah, I have chatted your ear enough. So that's this video. It was a mixture of life update, suicide prevention awareness, mental health awareness, me just ranting about my problems, even though I can't even fully rant about my problems because, but there's other people involved, so I cannot be public. So, that's pretty much it, really. Holy crap! It's almost 3 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Bye!